We have a really good guy that you're going to love. He's very funny. I want you to please give lots of love to the wonderful Martin.k.
Give it up for Owen, give it up, give it up, give it up for Owen, give it up. I love Owen because we are both in our 30s, right? And we very often coming back home together. And you know, we have those fun conversations, you know, 30-year-old conversations. They're great, like, because when you're in your 20s and you're talking with someone, you're talking about like parties and what to do, right? And we're both in our 30s, right? So whenever we're going home, we're always like, so what kind of detergent do you use to clean the house? It's amazing. Speaking of, recently I cleaned my apartment. Yes, you can clap. Exactly. People, you know you have to clean your apartment when bacteria from the kitchen starts fighting with the bacteria from the bathroom. There's like civil war in my house, right? So I was like cleaning the toilet and I've noticed this thing, this big sign on the detergent. Kills 99% of bacteria. So I start to think like, wait a second, so it kills 99% of bacteria and 1% always survives, right? So every time you use it, it's 99% kills, 1% always survive. People, I'm not a scientist, but doesn't it create some sort of super bacteria immune to all the detergents? Like the next COVID is not going to come from China, it's going to come from some dude over cleaning his toilet. I know, I need to take care of this hygiene. I have a high standards in my family when it comes to hygiene. My mom is always saying like, Martin, remember, your house has to be as clean as the hospital. And I'm like, Mom, have you ever seen Polish hospital? People, Polish hospitals are so dirty, people refuse to die there. I'm not dying in this shit. I don't know. Maybe because my mom is a doctor. Yeah, everybody in my family is a doctor. My mom is a doctor, my dad is a doctor, my sisters are doctors, their husbands are doctors, my cousin is a doctor, his wife is a doctor. Guys, you won't believe who is too stupid to be a doctor. It's a big mystery, you know? And because of that family, right? Because of that family, a lot of stuff. Like people always assume that I also have medical knowledge. People, all my friends always assume that I also have medical knowledge. Because like, why study for 10, 15 years? We can just hang out, right? No, they always, right? And you know, I kind of use this kind of stereotype that I also have medical knowledge because of my parents being doctors. Because I used it to scare them. Because you know how it goes with guys, right? We don't want to go to a doctor, we have to be scared, right? So I was scaring my friends. Like my friend was abusing steroids and he was showing me overgrown nipple. He's like, how does it look like? And I'm like, well, that looks like 2 months to live. Exactly, man, exactly. I don't know, people, I don't know, shit. Like me watching my family talking about medical stuff is the same as me watching Dr. House in Chinese. Yeah, after 15 minutes of watching, I'm like, oh yeah, I know what's happening. Someone is sick. Right, man. I grew up in a small town, right? And people very often like were asking me when I was a kid, like, oh, so when you grew up, you also gonna be a doctor? For which my usual reply was, well, my ambitions are very high, but my grades are very low. And because I grew up in a small town, right? Like everybody knew me. It was like being in Big Brother just without the fame and fortune. It was terrible. Right? And it has like some huge effect, right? Because like everybody knew my dad, right? And my dad, he smoked cigarettes. Yes, my dad, a doctor, smokes cigarettes because he's a great doctor. Because he wants to show you personally how smoking is bad for you. And he smoked this particular brand of cigarettes called Golden American, right? So as a teenager, I also started to smoke because I wanted to be cool. So I went to the grocery store on the opposite side of the town and went there like, good morning, I want to buy Marlboro. And the lady was like, yeah, but your dad do not smoke Marlboro. I was like, can I get cancer in peace? I don't know, it was crazy with that. It was crazy with that. Because you guys do remember when you were a kid and you misbehave, your parents probably scare you with the police. Like, if you're not going to behave, I'm going to call the police on you, right? Yeah, my dad used to scare me with Ebola. Keep in mind, I was 6 at the time. I didn't know what Ebola was. But I decided to behave, right? It was even worse with my mom, right? It was even worse with my mom because my mom is a dentist. So when I was a kid, the phones in my house were ringing night and day, right? And every time I was picking up the phone, there was some dude asking if my mom gonna recommend a toothpaste. I never told her about the phone calls. So you guys, you know these commercials, like 9 out of 10 dentists recommend the toothpaste and 1 is not recommending? Yeah, that's my mom. Having mom as a dentist, it brought a huge influence on my childhood. Like very often people nowadays saying like, oh Martin, you're always rough around the edges. You're always like super fucking tough and hard, right? And it's a very simple explanation, you see, because when a private person came to my mom's office, right? She was like super nice, like, oh, can I change something? Does it hurt, right? When she was fixing my teeth, oh, she had no restraints. No restraints, like drilling in my teeth, like, and I'm screaming like, ah! And she's like, why are you screaming like a kid? And I was like, because I am a kid. That's right, people, anesthesia was only on Christmas. The most fucked up part about my parents being the doctor, like they were working all the time, so very often they just couldn't go to school whenever I fucked up. Yeah, so whenever I got like a bad grades or bad behavior, right, the school was giving me a signing note I had to bring to my parents, right? So I had to go to my dad's office. So once I fucked up, I got bad grades, I had to go to my dad's office and I'm standing in a line full of people, waiting. And some guy next to me starts like yelling and screaming like, what the fuck, how long I'm gonna wait for this doctor? I cannot take it anymore. And I couldn't take it too. So I snapped and I was like, sir, could you please chill out, alright? Could you please chill out? You are in a way better position than I am, alright? Because you are going to the doctor to get better. I'm going to the doctor to get killed. I know, this is this kind of upbringing I had. My parents kind of treat me like an adult. Have you ever met like a person like who said something like, oh, my parents treat me like an adult as a kid, and they're like proud of it? Have you ever met someone like that? No, I met a couple of people like that, and I always wonder like, why are you proud? Like, adult life sucks. Your life just sucks longer. Oh, I was working with my dad in construction since I was 10. And like, as a kid, you should play with mud and sand, not work with it. Exactly, right? I know in my family, I'm the youngest in my family, and everybody was telling me like, oh, you're the youngest, so you are probably spoiled. You're the youngest, you're spoiled. And they were telling me all the time that I'm spoiled, right? But I think they forgot to tell my parents about it too. Yeah, no, the case what happened is like, I grew up with 2 older sisters, and my parents are pretty traditional, so they decided like, since I'm gonna be the only guy, I'm gonna be the younger, older brother, right? And I was doing everything. I was helping in the house, I was helping in the office, I was helping in the garden, right? So sometimes people ask me nowadays, like, Martin, how are you so organized? And I'm like, well, family management since age of 5. No, basically, and who has siblings here? Give me a clap if you have siblings. Alright, so who's the oldest? Alright, so you know what the deal is, right? Like when you're the oldest kid, right? You have all the responsibilities from the parents, but also all the attention from parents, right? And because this is how it goes. You're the oldest, you have all the responsibilities, but all the attention, right? If you're a middle, you have less attention from the parents, but also less responsibilities, right? And if you're the youngest, you have no attention from the parents, but also no responsibilities, right? And since I was the younger, older brother, I had no attention from the parents, but all the responsibilities. No, it was amazing, right? My sisters, they kind of weren't doing shit. They were like watching TV. That's my sister in the crowd, by the way. They were like watching TV, traveling, living life, and I was doing literally everything. I was in the house, working in the house, I was working in the office, I was in the garden, right? But some people ask me like, okay, but you grew up with sisters. Did it affect your life views? And people, it did. It made me a feminist. You all know how excited I was when I first heard about equality? What? My sister's also gonna do shit? Fucking sign me up, my body, my choice. House labor is a paid labor. What, they're gonna take half of my pay? I'm doing this shit for free, they can take all of it. I don't know. But the case with my parents, right, there was no like a training period. It wasn't like, oh, first you're gonna do this, then you're gonna do that. No. My parents put me straight into the action, right? Like my parents sent me to a tax office when I was 10. Yeah, I was 10. I went to the tax office like, good morning, I want to check what's happening with Pete 14. And the office director was like, who's talking? Like, it's me, I'm behind the table. Could you please be quick? I have a car appointment. I don't know. But there is also this benefit of the situation that your parents expect official things from you. Like, do you guys know the situation when you remind your parents about some fucked up shit they did, and they always reply like, "I never did that." Yeah, my parents cannot do that stuff because I do have receipts. Not even receipts. I have official government documents. I never did that. Oh yeah, here, speed 14, 9 of March, 2001, signed March. I cannot do that. But I'm not complaining that much, because that's majority of my friends, right? That's majority of my friends. And they had the same situation that the parents expect a lot of stuff from them, right? But on the other hand, I do have also a lot of friends that parents didn't expect anything. Oh yeah, they were free. I was free labor. Yeah, and this kind of upbringing brought it affects me even today. Like recently we had winter, right? And I'm in my parents' house with my whole family, and the snow came, first snow, right? And my sister was like, "Oh my God, first snow, let's take a picture." And I was like, "Oh my God, first snow, let's take a shovel." Yep, they have beautiful childhood memories. I have PTSD. For some of you, global warming is a terrible disaster. For me, it was like a gift from heaven. There's this discussion nowadays. People blame their parents for everything. Oh, my parents this, my parents that. So I think in this whole discussion about parents, we do forget about kids. Like, what about them? We should blame them too. No, seriously, I do not blame my parents because I do remember what kind of kid I was. Yeah, I do remember what kind of kid I was. Like, oh, my parents were angry for no reason. No, there was plenty of reasons to be angry. If they had no reason, I was giving them some. Like if someone would say my parents were angry for no reason, I would get offended. No, seriously, I was just innocent kids. No, I wasn't an innocent kid. I was like Osama bin Laden of kids. And like the neighborhood I grew up with, it wasn't very good, right? It wasn't very good. It was like drug dealers, hoes, superheroes. This kind of neighborhood, right? And there's this saying, judge someone by the company they keep. Yeah, the company I was keeping was Nestle. But not Nestle, the nice chocolate, no, Nestle, we're gonna steal all the water. Yeah, this kind of stuff. But also, like, there was 3 ways to get out of the problems in my neighborhood. 3 ways. First, simply not do it, stay at the home, right? Stay at the house, right? Second way to get out of the problems, street smarts, right? You try and avoid it. And the third way is just being fast. So people, in general, I always wanted to leave the house, and I'm not exactly smart, so I was very fast. Like, I never excelled at mathematics, but 100-meter dash? Exactly. And the kind of like neighborhood I grew up in was like super manly, right? Super manly. Like everybody, oh, I'm a guy, I'm a man, I'm a guy, I'm a man, right? And it was like to the point, like it was so manly to the point of absurd. Like once I got a date, and I'm telling my friends like, oh, I have a date, I need to shave my balls, right? And my friend was like, shave your balls? What are you, a woman? And I never knew. Was he that stupid or that progressive? And in my group of friends, I was known as not giving a fuck. Like, oh, Martin don't give a fuck. Martin is not scared of anything. Martin will do everything. People, it's not the case that I didn't give a fuck or wasn't scared or something. No, I was just simply too slow to realize the consequences of my own actions. I was like jumping in front of driving cars and people like, oh my God, you could die. And I was like, I could? Fuck. I know, and I was stupid. I still am stupid, but I was super stupid. Like once I brought a knife to school, not because I wanted to stab someone, no, just found a knife on the street, so I decided to bring it to school. Yeah, this was my neighborhood, right? In some neighborhoods, when someone say like, hey, look, butterfly, you expect to see a cute bug. In my neighborhood, when someone say, oh, look, a butterfly, you expect someone with a knife. Yeah, this kind of neighborhood, right? And of course, teachers caught me, they called my parents finally came to school, they grabbed me like, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? And what I was thinking as a teenage boy, wow, that's a cool knife. And I was thinking, right? I don't know, but in this kind of situations, right, like a lot of crazy shit, right? Basically, like some people even say something like, okay, but why are you telling this us? Just go to therapy, right? The case is, I went to therapy, seriously. I went to one session of therapy and the therapist was asking me like, so please tell me about your parents. And I was like, tell about your parents? What do I look like? Fucking snitch? This kind of stuff. No, not a very good son. Great brother though, great brother. Anyone has sisters?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, nice, right? I know, my sister's always saying like, Martin, you are our best brother. Because I'm the only one, right? I cannot say that shit about my sisters. I have 2 sisters and they're both bad. I love my sisters to death. But they are like milk after 2 weeks. Spoiled. They are spoiled. And it's not their fault, it's my dad's fault. Because when my dad, when it comes to me, he was like, oh, did I catch you having fun? Go back to work, did I catch you having fun, right? And when my sisters were needing something, my dad was always like, oh, do you need something? Let me help you. And this kind of different upbringing, right? So now we have a kind of fun conversation very often. Because my sisters always, like, sometimes I'm hanging out with my sisters and my sister's like, oh, do you remember when you really, really wanted something and dad was trying to get it for you? And I'm like, no. No, you don't remember? No, that never happened. My oldest sister, she's here. My oldest sister, I used to live with my oldest sister, right? And my oldest sister is a carbon copy of my mom, they're identical. They're identical, which brings like a funny situation because I grew up in a small town where I was living with my mom, which I really didn't like, just to move to Warsaw to live with a younger version of my mom. Just with more power. My oldest sister, she likes fancy food. Fancy food, like tofu with some extinct animal in it. Yeah, my sister, people, pandas are dying because my sister likes them in a salad. And we have like a common shared budget for food, like 300 zlotys, which doesn't seem a lot nowadays, but 10, 15 years ago it was a lot of money, right? And she was like, we had 300 zlotys and she was spending like 150 on like Wagyu beef. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And she's like, what? I wanted to try. I was like, could you try going to Lidl first? I don't know, like it was suddenly it was becoming so ridiculous because I was coming back from like university or from work, right, hungry, opening my fridge, trying to make myself a sandwich, and there's like bamboo seeds and limoncello flan. And I look at it like, yo, where is the actual food? I want to eat something. And my sister was like, oh, you want to only eat and eat. You should experience. Experience what? Hunger? I don't know, with my sister the case was also like she always needs help. Always. Like I'm getting a phone call every 3 days that she needs help. And sometimes I'm reminding her like, you do have a husband, right? But the case is, she knows that, and also she knows that her husband can divorce her. I cannot divorce my family. Oh, by the way, people, this was the wishes to both of my sister husbands. This was the wishes on their wedding day. I wish you best of luck on the new way of life and no refunds. And my sister, she has kids now, right? She has kids, 2 lovely little fellas, right? 2 lovely little fellas, and they treat me like their hero. They treat me like their hero, seriously. I cannot do no wrong in their eyes. People, this is tragic. They are only 4 and 6 and already suffer from poor judgment of characters. Anyone parents have kids, grandkids? Give me a clap. No, just me. So I'll tell you will see how your parents change when they have grandkids. Yeah, see, they completely changed. Like they are sweet now. Because like my parents, when they got first grandkids, they became sweet, right? Because when it comes to me, my parents, they were like, work, education, world domination, Sieg, Heil. No, just kidding. But this kind of stuff, right? So that was like to me, right? And but the first time I saw this change, I remember how shocked I was because one of my nephews he broke one of the souvenirs they brought from travel, right? So I looked at him and I was like, well, it was nice meeting you, little fella. I know you're only 2, but that's probably going to be enough. And then my parents was like, oh, nothing happened, you sweet, we'll buy another one. And I remember looking at it thinking like, wait, so you're telling me this version of you was always available? You just decided not to do it? I had no idea I had to buy a subscription to Parents Plus. All this kind of stuff. Like my second sister, her biggest problem is problems from out of space. Problems from others. I'm not talking alien invasion. No, I'm talking like, oh, a friend of a friend said something to another friend 10 years ago in a different country, in a different language, and now I'm sad. And people, frankly speaking, I would love to be alien invasion because alien invasion is solvable. I didn't land. No, seriously. Also, I wouldn't call my second sister lazy. I won't call her that, alright? I would call her work challenged. Like if there is something to be done, right? Something to be done, and really you have to do it. My second sister, she will bitch about it for so long that someone will get angry and do it for her. So yeah, so nowadays, like I grew up, like I said, like I grew up with two sisters and my mom, right? And sometimes my girlfriend, she get like period crazy, and I'm always like cool and collected, no problem whatsoever. And she's always like, wow, why are you always so cool and collected? And I'm always like, well, you see, because I grew up with two sisters and my mom. So I'm dealing with your problems because I really want to. I had to deal with their bullshit because I had no other option. This kind of stuff, right? This kind of stuff. People, I do have a question to you all. I do have a question. Oh, by the way, my girlfriend very often asking me like, oh, you're a comedian, so you're probably popular in school. People, I'm not even the most popular kid in my own family. People, I do have a question. Do you guys think, do crazy people have kids? Or people become crazy after having kids? After having kids? I think crazy people have kids. They do it out of convenience. Because why scream and shout at the walls when you can scream and shout at your kids? No, so it's like, do you guys know this song by the Beatles, Twist and Shout? Twist and Shout. Yeah, my parents yell at me so much they created their own cover. It's called Scream and Shout. Why are you so lazy now, scream and shout. You no good. And if I would have to like describe my parents, my mom is active crazy, and my dad is lazy crazy. Right? Like my mom, she always have ideas. And whenever she has an idea, she will do it. Like ladies in general, I understand like sometimes you want to change something in your apartment, like new carpet, new sofa, no renovate the bathroom. Yeah, recently my mom at the ripe age of 71 decided she wants to lift the roof of the house. Nothing was wrong with the roof, it wasn't leaking, it was looking good, no, she wants to lift the roof because apparently having high ceilings are very important when you're 150 centimeters tall. Best thing about it, I got hired for the job. Yeah, I got hired for the job. Not officially, no, my mom just approached the construction team and tell them like, oh, I have a son, he will be very happy to help you. Which is amazing. Not only she found me a job, she also guessed my mood. There is no contract, people, there is no contract. I'm an illegal worker in my own house. I hate this job so much, I called the immigration office so that they can deport me back to Warsaw. And my mom likes to talk about politics. She loves it. She loves talks about it. She will always talk about politics, and I'm her favorite subject to talk about politics. Even since I was a kid. I was a kid and she was like telling me about politics, which gave me a crazy mix of knowledge when I was a kid. Because people, I was 9 years old, right? And I already know that the best Power Ranger is the green one, and that our former president is a fucking communist who should die in prison. Exactly, right? And this is like she calling me every election, it's like, hello Martin, yeah, who did you vote for? It's like, Mom, you know who I voted for. How could you vote for them? How could you vote for them? Voting like that, I'm not gonna talk to you. And I'm like, you calling me? And she cannot switch it off, right? My mom cannot switch it off. Because like recently she had a surgery. So I came home, right? I came home to help. So she's sitting there like knocked out on the meds, like sleeping and waking up, right? So she went to sleep and I started talking to my dad about like current changes in the government. And my mom woke up for a second and, see, this is who we voted for, and went back to sleep. And my dad is lazy as fuck. Yes, my dad is lazy. My dad used to tell me like this kind of stuff like, oh, you should be active, you should be always in shape, you should be active, and then jump into the car to drive to the grocery store 200 meters away to buy cigarettes. Yeah, and he always like trying to invent jobs to do. He was like, every day like, oh, we have to work in the garden, and by we he means me. Yeah, he was always like inventing new jobs, so I was like finishing the job, and after a whole day, he was appearing out of nowhere like, oh, I'm so tired, we worked hard today. And I always wonder like, how the fuck do you get tired from watching a football game and sleeping on a sofa? This kind of stuff, I don't know. Biggest fear. I don't know. I'm trying to be a good son. Anyone else trying to be a good son, good daughter, but they failing constantly? Give me a clap.
Yeah.
No, just me. That's why we have this show. I'm trying to be a good son. As a son, I'm like being in Krakow. No, I'm like being in Krakow. For 2 days, I'm cool and nice. And on the third day, I'm like, okay, what's the fastest way to go back to Warsaw? I know, I need to be better son. My parents are getting old. Anyone else parents getting old? Give me a clap. Scary shit, right? Scary shit. No, my parents getting old is probably my biggest fear in life. The second biggest fear in my life are volcanoes. Both volcanoes and old parents can seriously ruin your life. No, my parents are getting old. The craziest thing about like people getting old, people when they get old, they turn into kids. They turn into kids. Says like your dad will turn into 10-year-old. And people, nothing is scarier than a 10-year-old with a driving license. No, seriously, your parents will turn into kids. Literally, you tell them like, do this, it's going to be good for you. No, I won't do it. Eat this, it's going to be healthy. No, I won't eat it. Your parents are going to turn into kids, so you have to talk to them like you talk to kids. But instead of like, here comes the airplane, you have to be like, here comes the possibility of having grandchildren. And this kind of stuff, right? And the worst thing about it, like, you cannot hit your parents. You can hit your kids. No, you can hit your kids, nothing will happen. Some person will say, oh, you shouldn't be hitting your kids, and you hit them again. You hit your parents, you're a terrible son or daughter. They're getting old. Also, one of them dying is extremely scary. One of them dying. Because my parents have this thing that their skills are kind of complementing each other. Like perfectly complementing each other, right? And in general, like people, I do support gender equality. I do believe women can do as good of a job as men do. Seriously, I do support gender equality. But I do not support gender equality in my family house. Why? Because I don't want my dad to cook. Why? Because I don't want anyone to die. No, seriously, like, do you guys know, like, sometimes you eat raw meat because it's nice and delicious, like tartar or sushi? Yeah, once as a kid I ate a sandwich with the raw meat because my dad thought it was a ham. Yeah, as a kid I came to my dad like, Dad, I'm hungry. Okay, let me make you a sandwich. So he made the sandwich, I'm eating the sandwich. Dad, this is raw meat. No, it's ham. No, Dad, this is raw meat. Maybe it is. Put some salt too harder. Exactly, right? Like my dad cannot cook for shit. Like the only thing my dad can cook is basically boiled potatoes with scrambled eggs and cream. When he feels adventurous, he adds sausage. No, this is the shit my dad eats, like sardines in oils, sausages in vinegar, this kind of stuff, right? People, we all know this food pyramid, right? When there's like a healthy on top, unhealthy on top, and unhealthy on the bottom. Yeah, the shit my dad is eating wouldn't make a pyramid. It would make a communistic apartment with crooked walls. And again, people, I do support gender equality. I do not support it in my own family. Why? Because I don't want my mom to handle any legal documents. Why? Because I don't want to go to prison. My mom thinks saying, well, it shouldn't be like this, is a perfect legal argument you can use in every situation. No, this is the order in her heart, right? This is the Polish law, this is the God, and this is the, well, it shouldn't be like this. Like once she got caught speeding by a police, right? And the policeman was like, ma'am, you are speeding. And she's like, well, it shouldn't be like this. And the policeman was nice. He was like, yeah, it shouldn't, right? So my mom thought he agreed with him, with her, and tried to leave. Do you guys remember the situation when you really struggled with something and your dad was nice and helpful? No? Yeah, me neither. I know my dad used to have two moods, not giving a fuck and fuck. One of my favorite games I used to play with my dad was called Guess My Job. Yeah, it was a great game. Every time I asked for something, he was like, what do I look like, a fucking taxi? What do I look like, a fucking cook? What do I look like, a fucking waiter? I never guessed, I never guessed his job. I know he's not a cook, waiter, or a taxi. He's a doctor, right? And everybody was always saying like, oh, your dad is a doctor, so he probably take care of you. You'll never get sick. Yeah, people, once I came home from school sick and he got angry that I brought more work to home. Yeah, no, and it's like the most common medicine in my house was walking it off. Like, you have a headache, walk it off. Stomach problems, walk it off. Heart problems, walk it off. You could break your leg and he will tell you to walk it off. But there was also some fun moments. Guys, do you remember learning mathematics with your parents? Mm-hmm. How fun it was? No, it was very fun because they tried to teach us mathematics and the only thing we've learned is that they have no patience. It doesn't matter what kind of mathematical equation my dad tried to teach me, the result was always the same, my tears on the table. I was like learning mathematics with my dad. My mom has like different kind of skills. Anyone else grew up with a narcissistic mom? Yeah? Narcissistic moms are great, according to themselves. They are great according to themselves. And in general, I grew up with a narcissistic mom. And then, of course, there's a lot of issues with it. But there is also some fun moments, right? So let's play a game now called Who Said That? My mom or a famous person? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Who said that? My mom or a famous person, right? Who said that? Imagine making a mistake. I can't. My mom or Kanye West?
Mom.
Yes, it was my mom. All right, the second quote. Who said that? There was nothing here before me, there's gonna be nothing here after me. Your mom. Who said that? My mom or Alexander the Great?
Mom.
My mom. And the last quote. I didn't lose, I just ran out of time. My mom or Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
Yes, it's Michael Jordan this time. Well, it could be my mom too. My mom in general, she's not a button pusher, she's a button kicker. She will kick your buttons, right? Like her favorite thing to do is find your like deepest insecurities and nag you about your deepest insecurities, and when you finally get angry somehow it's your fault. Best thing is seriously, she can walk around you, behind you around the house saying like, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing? You're not doing anything, you should change something. And after 2 hours when you finally snap like, could you please stop? And she's like, why are you always angry all the time? I don't know, my mom, as every narcissistic person, claims she has no problems. Which is true because she doesn't have a problem, because when she has a problem, whole family has a problem. And my mom tried to get rid of me once. Yeah, she tried to get rid of me. Not officially, no. But once was like very, very direct, Like once, because like once she bought me shoes to school. Yeah, I was like 11, she bought me shoes to school, right? She brought them home and I looked at the shoes and the shoes were like bright green with the pink dots on it and a fur. And I looked at the shoes and I started to think about all the bullying I would get in school. And I looked at my mom like, if you wanted to get rid of me, abortion was legal in 1991. Alright people, that was the show. Did you enjoy that? Alright, please make a lot of noise for yourself. A lot of noise for yourself. Make a lot of noise. Make a lot of noise for your opener. And please make a lot of noise for me because I'm so humble. Right, thank you very much.